Welcome back to the channel, good friends. My trusty sidekick and I are about to jump on the Honda Pilot on one of the worst areas for the paint, black, soft Honda paint. I have some tools lined up. We are going to attack it. What do you say? Want to get to work? Let's go. On the hood, leaning towards the driver's side, is an area that is swelled, oxidized, burnt, has dead paint molecules, and really, for no reason whatsoever, there's nothing hot under there. Nothing hot that would, the induction for the air is up a little bit further, about a foot. So there's nothing really hot there. Maybe where it was parked, everything was shaded except for a small area where the sun came down and helped to damage that. Or it could be a chemical burn from being parked in a garage at a business or, well, who knows where. Doesn't matter what it is. I do want to show you this, very interesting. If we take the measurement of the surrounding areas, normal, plenty of clear to work with. But when we get into the damaged area, just incredible swell. Amazing. So I did want to show you that. We're going to mask off an area, see if we can get rid of it. Let's say we mask off this entire area. Ooh, there's plenty of scratches and swirls to go after on this hood, and staining and etching and, well, you name it. That'll be fun. Now, obviously, the first thing you want to do is wash and decon the painted surfaces. That's been done already. So what we want to do is, this has been under a ton of stress already. We don't need to expose it to more stress, meaning taking a dual action polisher and just going back and forth and back and forth and up and down and up and down. Learn a rotary polisher, learn how to wet sand. It's so rewarding. It's going to put a smile on your face, especially when you get to the result part of it. What we're going to do for this, to save it more stress, is hit it with wet sanding a disc. I'm going to say we're going to use a 2000 disc followed by a 3000 disc. From there, it's not going to take a lot to polish that out. Let's see how far we need to dig to remove that, or is this damage way below a level that we can get to? If it is, I have a remedy for that as well, but let's see what we can do here first. I'm going to do some wet sanding by machine today. Let the machine do the work. So have the disc either soaking in some water, or you can just spray it. We're going to come in and start with 2000 grit. This is a pneumatic polisher, one of Rupees' best tools in my opinion. It's going to get a little dirty. Water's going to splash up here and there. That's okay. And we're going to do some sanding until we see a white residue floating on the top of that water. And believe it or not, that's clear coat, or the dead, spent, burnt clear coat that was on this hood. want to keep the polisher going, keep it moving. If you can, and you have a machine that constantly feeds moisture in there, that's great. It will wash away the dead, spent clear coat. If not, just make it wet, flush the area of the disc. And continue. That will do it with the 2000 grit. Get that off of there. Let's mop up a little bit. Made a hell of a mess. That happens. We can wash it again if we need to. All right, we removed that residue, which is just spent clear coat. Now, douse it again. Get the 3000 grit disc on there. This is a step down, so this will be the second step. And all we're doing is minimizing scratches from the first step, just like any other paint correction method. And here we go. Now we need to clean up. And what we did there was shave a little bit of clear coat. It wasn't a whole lot, it's not running down the hood here. But we did that without spiking the temperature in this area 20 degrees or more from the ambient temperature of the surrounding areas. That's where the stress really comes into play on clear coat. I really want to clean up before a little bit better before the next step, so we have a rinseless wash here. That'll help mop up any leftover residue from the wet sanding. And it's good we did the wet sanding because a lot of that would have become airborne. I can't have that in a shop like this. That needs to be surgically cleaned for coatings and films, especially films and wraps. That's much better. Here's where we stand as of now. And we simply just want to polish out the wet sand marks, go a little bit deeper, and we'll use the 303 compound for that. Teamed up with a Eurofiber 50/50 pad. And we'll see where we stand. 303 compound, you can work it as long as you'd like. Take your time, especially in a small area like this. The cycle time is good, no dusting. Just polish until you can see through it. It's transparent. The polish is transparent. So just keep polishing until you see the results that you're looking for. Okay. We've just done 2 passes equal to crisscross pattern. We'll wipe off the residue, see where we stand, see if we need to go further and what we would need to do. And with this being a very, very soft clear from Honda, I'm definitely see that I need the finishing step. So let me get a finishing polish, a finishing pad. That should do it, guys. All right, with paint this soft, you definitely want to have a nice, plush, microfiber towel, edgeless. An Eagle edgeless would work fine. We're going to jump over from the 50/50 pad to an ultra fine foam finish pad. And we're going to get the assist with the fabulous finish from Phoenix EOD. Clean things up, get some clarity, get rid of the haze. See what we have as a result. The only thing that sucks about having the masking tape as a border is when it does lift up there, then you get some of the adhesive on the pad, and that can be very irritating. But I am really anxious to see the results. And the results. We got the metallic flake shining through. Those areas of burnt paint are gone. A little bit of residue I got to clean up with a panel prep, but much, much better. Those results with just, again, a little bit of wet sanding. This took no time whatsoever. Now I have a clean spot. And now I got to finish the hood, or that's going to drive me crazy. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. I will always urge you to go out and get some test panels from a body shop. They're always happy to get rid of them. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's, grab some the workhorses. Put your panels up on there. Practice your wet sanding, your rotary, your dual action polisher. Perfect your craft, whether you do it professionally or not. If you're working on your own car, you want to be able to do it correctly. And you have these videos to fall back on. I'm always here. You can ask me questions. You can put them down in the comment section as well. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I'll catch you in the next video. Yep, now we got to finish the rest of this hood.